Hi guys, and welcome back to our farmhouse in rural Germany. If you're new here, we're Aidan and Denise, and we're renovating a listed farmhouse and the outbuildings in beautiful Black Forest in Germany. This week the weather has finally picked up a little bit, so I took Toby out onto a walk, which I have done once before, but I'd sort of forgotten about it if I'm totally honest, and we came across this old graveyard. I believe it was a graveyard. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on it, but really peaceful, and it was just also so beautiful to see the lambs. I mean, that just cheers anybody up, doesn't it? Well, I finally made it into the spare room. It ended up being yet another busy week, but not complaining. So I've dug these out. Aidan has pre-cut me, I don't know if you can see there. We had some old wood, don't know what it's from, but we had some old wood, and he had pre-cut these planks, which I'm going to put up against the wall. And he had done me a big long piece to go across here, but it's a lot thicker than this, so I wanted something the same width as this, so that's a job I can't do, unfortunately. But what I can do is sand off some holes, paint those over, and finish doing the bit that is behind where you are, because I haven't done anything there yet, so I can do a little bit more painting. It's always, I have to wait for Aidan, simple as that. It's really disappointing. And the other thing is, we haven't got a skirting board in this room. Let me show you. So we don't have a skirting board here, although the flooring is very neat and up to the wall. There are places where there's gaps, and it just irritates me. I've got to be honest. So I'm kind of thinking we're going to have to put a skirting board on there before I put these upright planks. Pretty sure. But these were the holes that I was talking about that have been filled in, where we took off the bed sides, and the other side is the same. So I just need to sand those. Actually look like they need more filling, they haven't been filled enough. But yeah, so we'll get that done. Well, I'm not doing too well. I can't find the filler. I had left it up here in the house so that it will be easy for me to use again, because there's no light in the barn and there's stuff everywhere. Can't find anything anywhere. So it's a bit dangerous to go in there, but also I can't find it anyway. I did really well though. As I was looking, I did find me one of these, ready to put that on the wall. That's a bonus. And I did also purchase, hang on a minute. I did also purchase this the other day, which was quite a mean feast in itself. Basically, I can't find no nails anywhere here in Germany, so I had to put it into Google what no nails was, and actually had a conversation in German, very proud of myself, with the gentleman, showed him the name of what it is I wanted, and he showed me this and said this is probably best. Well, first of all, he showed me something else, and he said, you know, it'll hold X amount of kilos, and I said, well, I don't really need that. I just need something to put wood onto dry wall. And so that's when he then showed me this. So the joys. So I've got everything ready. But I can't even paint. I can't touch up that. I suppose I can paint a little bit more of maybe the other side of the room that doesn't need any touching up or anything, and then leave this till Aiden gets back. But there's so much what I have to leave, because, you know, he'll know exactly where he's put something, but I could spend hours looking in the barn for something and then find that it's maybe across the road in the garage, or I'll look for hours in the garage and still not find it. So when we can't find anything immediately, we tend to just wait for Aiden, and because he knows where it is. But yeah, so it's a bit disappointing really, because I was looking forward to getting on in this room, getting something done instead of just working. But last night I did actually spend probably nearly 2 hours in total doing a little bit more on my painting. I'm ready to put up on the walls in here. So do you want to see it? So I was sat here last night and I was just watching a bit of telly, which I don't normally do, but I did, and thought I would just get on a little bit more with that painting. So at least I've achieved something. I have, however, purchased a couple of things on Vinted, so it didn't cost me any money because I've been selling stuff on there. So I had a bit of credit. So I've been purchasing a couple of things. I'm not sure I've shown you. So from one lady, I got 2 lamps. These are beautiful wooden lamps. And this one has a really nice cream shade, which goes with the wall. And this is the other one. So it's exactly the same lamp, but it's got a black shade. Now I quite like that. With my painting, those colours tie in just nicely. So I did get those. Aiden doesn't really, he's not so keen on this black one, or the fact that they don't match. But I quite like them. And then I also bought this, which as I say, I'm not sure if I've shown you or not. But it's just an ornament that I really quite like, which again I think will tie in all the colours, you know. Whoa. Whoop, whoop. Well, that's me finished for tonight and for today. I've just got this last little corner here to do, but all of that corner is now done. I've just got to put the blind back up and then obviously sand. I filled in the holes again, so I've got to sand that down, but I think that's going to be a Sunday job, so that'll actually end up being next vlog. So we're still not finished. I've got to find a little bit of furniture as well, because this desk here I'm not really liking. It's in really bad condition, and I think I'd like a wooden one or something, so I'm not sure. I might have a little look locally and just see what we've got there. And I still need to source some bedsides for in here. So that's where I'm at. So I just need to put this blind up, and that's me done then for this week. So thank you for watching, persevering, sticking with us and supporting us. It means a great deal, it really does. And we'll see you next week when Aiden will be back. This might be easier said than done.